Hello there, YouTubers. Steve here again, Poor Boys Woodshop. Alright, last time I left you off, we did some, I was showing you some pallets and how to break down some pallets, and I told you that I would get back to you on what I was able to get out of 7 pallets. Alright, and I'm going to tell you something here right now. I've heard some people on YouTube, I've heard people just out in the everyday world that said that, you know, oh, it isn't worth buying pallets, or getting pallets, excuse me. They would rather buy dimensional lumber or you know, exotic woods and everything like that, or they'll go to a big box store and get their lumber. And it's funny because I'll tell you, like I said, I had 7 pallets. I spent a couple hours yesterday before it started raining, and then I picked back up today after I got up. I've been working night shift, so working on the pallets. I've broken down just about every bit of the pallet. Forgive me here, I'm on a selfie stick here, make things a little bit easier so I can move around. And like I said, I proceeded to break down just about every little piece that I had of a pallet, and except for a couple of different parts that I had, like just some scraps and stuff like that, that, you know, is going to go into my fire pit. And let me turn you around here, and I will show you. Right there, guys. That's all the scrap that I have, and I'll probably save some of that for just little small piece projects. So that right now, all right, so it'll stay here though, but I still have it that if I need it, I can use it. And over here, I have another small scrap pile. They said nails that need to be pulled and stuff like that, that I might be able to use little pieces like that there. Yeah, that's an 1.1 board, piece of board. And then I also have right here, I have just a couple pieces that, you know, I could even trim down to a 1 by, you know, 2-inch, 1-inch piece if I need a filler for something. I have a bunch of these 4x4 pieces that I haven't processed yet. But I also have over here, as you can see, I have ones that I've processed. And I still have some, you know, I have a couple that have nails in them, they're just the boards. I have a couple boards here. I have a couple boards, these here. There was a lot involved in that. The screws are real long, and the pieces have nails that are bent and everything like that. So I didn't really want to deal with that. I processed one of those. And I figured that I would leave the rest of that for another time. If I need it, it's here. I can use it. This is where, when they say that it's not worth pallets, I want you to see the lumber that I got. Here you go, people. We'll start off over here. And all this here, and like I said, even though that's broken, there's plenty of wood right in there. That's a 1x8. I got stuff there. Here you go. Here's those. Right here. That's an 1.1 inch thick board. Pretty long, 6-inch wide. You know, just over a 5/4 board, 6 inches wide. Same here. I was able to get 9 of them that length. And let's see. I got my tape measure here. "44 inches, 9 of them, 40. You know, you're going to pay a good bit of money for those. And I got it for free. A little bit of back-breaking work, but like I said, free. Here we go, some more here. Got all this up in here. Here's truly almost 4 inches by 2 and a quarter inches wide beams, and they're 54 inches. I got 3 of them out of it. Just the wood that I processed yesterday before it started raining, we're talking there. That's 1x8s and 1x4s, and I got a 1x6 right there. Here's those blocks that I was telling you about inside the shed that were still attached. Like I said, I processed 2 of them just so I can kind of work with them and see what's going on with them. Now, also over here, we got the 2x3 over here that are about 2.5 foot long. We got a 2 foot long there. We have 2x4s. We got these 2x4s here, full length. Well, I mean, decent length. 2 more here. We got 4 there, 2 here, and then we have 4 at about a 2 foot length. Like I said, the 2x4s and stuff like that aren't really going to be for projects per se, because they have a lot of holes in them, because everything was nailed to them. So I think they're going to wind up just being, you know, shop tool parts. And like I said, the other beams and stuff like that, I don't know what I'm going to do out of them, but I'll figure something out. You know, they were with it. My main thing was the dimensional 1x stock and the actual 1-inch stock stuff that I can do things with. You know, I want to say I probably have about $1,000 worth of wood here if I were to go to a store, to go to a lumber store to buy all the wood that I have. Now the project is to find a place to put all of it. I'll bring you in here real quick, and I'll show you. Like I said, this is part of the shed that I have that I'm allowed to use, and I did build a little lumber rack with 2x4s and 1-inch EMT pipe, and I don't have a video of that because I wasn't really, when I put it in here, it was just trying to get it to where I need it to get it up out of the way and keep it out of the elements. So I do not, I'm sorry, I do not have a plan, but there's plenty of them out there. And when I eventually get into a place, you know, that I have more room and actually a dedicated shop, I will make now that I'm back in and doing videos again. And here it is. Like I said, you know, so like I said, this is starting to run a little long, so I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I hope you enjoyed what I had to offer to show you guys. Get out there, find the free wood, make projects. You know, even if you don't have the money to do it, or even if you do have the money, you know, when you don't have to spend the money and you spend a little bit of time working a little bit harder to get it, you know, it makes it that much nicer. So like I said, if you like what you saw and you haven't subscribed already, thank you for the guys that have subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, comment, anything, good, bad, ugly, you know, whatever. I like to hear it all. This is a learning process, and let us learn together. We'll make mistakes together, I'm sure, but we'll learn as we go along. So, like I said, if you like what you saw, hit the like button, comment, share it. Share my videos out there, get me out there, so people can see and I can get more subscribers. Once I start seeing some more subscribers come in, I will do something closer to like a 200 subscriber giveaway or something like that. I haven't gotten any stickers together yet, but that's for another time. I'll do some kind of like update or something, shop update or something like that. All right. So thanks again. enjoy, and I will be back again. Thanks, guys.